So I've told you a bunch of do's. Now what are some do nots? The kiss of death. Yeah. Let's not do those kind of things. Stay away from those kind of things. Stay away from the fidgeting. Make sure that you just really are clear. Stay away from slang words. Awesome, like, styling, radical,
tight.
gnarly, tight, pimped out. Don't even use those kind of things. Stick to the clear, concise English language. Well, English language, clear and concise. I don't know about that. But, stay with the proper etiquette when it comes to speaking. Don't talk too much. Clear and concise. All right. There are some questions that you should be prepared for. If they find that they've asked you a question and you're having to think about it, they're kind of go, why doesn't he know this already?
Right.
Now, in answering questions, there's a couple things to consider. You don't want to seem like you're so quick to answer that they think that you really didn't think about the question that they asked you. Sometimes when you get nervous, you catch the first half of the question that they said and you miss the second half of the question. And all you do is you answer the first half of the question. It is good and okay for you to think about the question they asked you. Think about, okay, do I really know everything I want to say about it? And then answer. It's okay to have a 5-second pause before you fully answer because you're just consolidating your thoughts to be able to present it more in a better way. And that's a good thing. The pause is okay. If there's a question that they ask that you're not sure about, it is okay for them to restate it. Or if you need to restate it, go, are you asking ... And they say, no, I would like you to know about this. That's okay. That's a good skill for you to have. Do not be afraid to clarify a question if you do not understand. They're not going to think less of you. They will think more or less of you if you answer the question incorrectly. Like you answered something they weren't asking about. That's really frustrating for an interviewer to go, no, I didn't ask you about that. That's nice. Thank you. No, I want to know about this. Better for you to know up front. Some questions that you should know about. What would be one of your greatest strengths? What are some weaknesses that you'd bring in this role? Tell me a little bit about yourself. It's amazing how many people I will ask that question. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What is the hardest part about that question is people kind of go, oh, there's so much about me. What do I tell them? And they sit there and they stumble over their own words for 2 or 3 minutes trying to figure out what to tell me. You should know already what you want to tell me about yourself. It should be done.
Well, and that's when you're thinking about what you're applying for.
Yes, specific things that will be important.
Figure out those things of you that will work there.
Yes. And people like to know a little bit about yourself. It can be some of your hobbies, some of the things. They like to see that a person is involved and active and doing other things. It shows a healthy person. And so it's good and applicable to do those kind of things. What should we give you? Why should we give you this opportunity? Why do you want this job? What would you bring to this organization? Meaning, what skills are you bringing that will help enhance my organization? I'm going to do something for you. What are you going to do for me? And those are all important. What service have you had? What leadership have you had? Those are all questions you should know the answer to already. And they should be quick, well thought out, and sell yourself.
Because what you want to do is you want to bring additional value to the group or the organization or the event that you're applying for. So, you can say, I can bring the added value of that I am a great public speaker. So I could be, as far as this thing is concerned, public speaking seems to be very important. Well, that might be a skill that none of them sitting there think that they're great at. But if you think you are, and you can show that might be helpful to them, they'll remember that. And that's like thinking a little bit further than just answering their questions. So think of yourself that way, the value that you can add.
That's value added. That's the key phrase nowadays. Mm-hmm. So a good interviewer is somebody who is prepared. They know ahead of time what they need to take, where they need to go, what they need to do to be there looking presentable and all those things. That's good. You need to be able to, while you're there, have good voice, be able to be clear, enunciate, be able to address and answer questions clearly. Know who you are and what you can do. You have to sell yourself. You might only think you have 2 skills that are applicable. Then make those the best skills and let that person know that they need those skills from you. You need to sell yourself. And then there's some few things not to do. Make sure that you're not saying ums and uhs. Make sure that you are not chewing gum. You're sitting properly. Your body language is selling yourself as much as your words. And then don't be afraid to ask questions.
Well, and just like today, Verna and I each have a shirt on that has a 4-H clover on it because we're talking about 4-H. And we're talking to 4-H people, the people that are in 4-H. And those are little things that would be noticed if he and I were doing this as an interview of some kind and we were going to come along as a team. And you never know who else is being interviewed, but you have to do the best that you can do about yourself because you probably could be the person that they will choose. And you have to think of it that way because the people that are interviewing you a lot of times have the same question. They ask every person that comes in the same room the same questions. So that's how you're being compared, is on those questions. So if you add value and if you're looking good and you look like you want to be there and you're smiling and everything, you'll get the job.
A happy person does better than anybody else.
That's right, right. Now we're also going to have videos about how to apply for the different positions at national level and at state level for the world of work. That's interview process that is done at state contests. We have the interview that's done at state for the National 4-H Congress. We have the one for National 4-H Conference.
Done at TLT?
Yes, that's right. It is done at TLT. And then we have the one for state ambassadors, which is done separately from the others. We're going to focus on each one of those to give you some little tidbits to help you out on that.